Okay, let's do another square root property. A little bit more different because you may be asked for like different kind of problems, and these problems are on our study test, on our practice test, and we know the answers, but we use it to study with. That way, we could try to do it ourselves and then go back and see the answers. So I make sure that I always know the answers, right? That's what we have to do. So here's the problem: 147, because there's no use of having the answers if you don't know how to actually get there. So this is how to actually get there. They're telling us to find the square root property. We know that um, x equals square root of k, or x equals negative k. We know that, so I want you all to keep that in mind. Okay. So what we're going to try to do to solve for t is we're going to try to get t by itself. But this time we're just going to minus 147 and minus 147, because it's equal to 0, so we need something over there to square in order to get rid of that 2 up here at the top. Okay, in order to get rid of that exponent, we need to have another number over there. Now we have another number over there. Now it's no longer 0. Now that number is negative 147. So now we got negative t squared equals negative 147, okay? And then we're going to take this over here and we're going to square that negative 147 to get rid of that, and we're going to end up with negative t, which equals here. And in order to do that, we find two numbers that when we multiply them, they're going to give us 147. There are two numbers that we multiply to give us 147. There's several other ones you can use. You can use 7 and 21 will give you 147, but 21 is not a number that could be squared, and 7 is not a number that you can square. There's no number that you can times by itself to get 21, and no number you can times by itself to get 7, so it's not going to be that. But there is another number that will work with 147, and that is 49 and 3. So you have 49 and 3. That number that you cannot square, that is not squared, is going to go in the inside, which is that 3. Now we have 49. 7 times 7 itself is 49. But because 7 times 7 is 49, we can simplify that as 7 times 7. So we're going to take that 7 and we're going to put that 7 here on the outside. And then we can bring over that negative sign and we can put it over here if you like. But in reality, your answer is going to be what the rules say your answer is. T is going to be equal to plus or minus 7, 3 squared. So this is your answer. You have to make sure that you have this plus or minus symbol there, or you might get it completely wrong, or if it's somebody actually grading it, you may only get a partial credit if they only see that you have like a minus or a plus or something. So just make sure that you have that plus or minus there. Okay, so you see, it was not that hard.